Have you ever been in this situation? You're teaching or giving a presentation, and just a few minutes in, your students, colleagues, or audience start drifting off, some even looking sleepy. The truth is, the problem often isn't the content itself, but the way it's delivered. When your slides are crammed with text and look dry, it's almost impossible to hold attention. The audience just sits there listening passively with no chance to interact, and you as the speaker have no real idea if they're actually following along or interested at all. The result? Your lesson feels ineffective, the meeting loses all its energy, and the important message you wanted to share slips away.
I still remember my very first class. I had spent hours polishing my PowerPoint slides, thinking everything was perfect. But just 10 minutes in, students were already nodding off. They listened quietly, but with blank faces and no reaction. I felt defeated, unsure if they were following along or simply bored. That's when I discovered AhaSlides. Instead of lifeless slides, I slipped in a short quiz. In seconds, the room came alive. Phones out, everyone scanning the QR code, laughing, competing to get to the top of the leaderboard. The energy completely transformed. And in that moment, I realized something powerful. Presentations don't have to be dull. They can be exciting, interactive, and unforgettable. That's when AhaSlides became my secret weapon. With AhaSlides, you can easily add quizzes, polls, word clouds, or even mini-games right into your presentation. All it takes is a quick QR scan on a phone, and participants can jump in instantly. Results, feedback, and leaderboards show up live on the screen for everyone to see. The outcome? Your class or meeting turns into a truly interactive experience. With just a few simple steps, you can transform any session into a space where people are engaged, focused, and excited to take part.
Let me break it down for you. AhaSlides is an online platform that helps you turn any class, meeting, or presentation into a highly interactive and lively experience. In short, it's an all-in-one tool. You can present, run quizzes, and collect feedback, all in real time.
Here are a few standout features I'm sure you'll love. Interactive quizzes and games. Turn every question into a fun mini-game that everyone wants to join. Live polls and surveys. Gather instant opinions and show the results right on the big screen for open discussion. Real-time Q&A. Let your students or audience ask questions directly. No more awkward silence. Dynamic word clouds. Create a visual cloud of keywords in seconds, capturing the group's collective thoughts. Modern brainstorming. Collect and organize everyone's ideas on the slide in a clear visual way. Leaderboards. Keep energy high with public scores that spark excitement and healthy competition. And the best part? AhaSlides can fully replace PowerPoint or Google Slides while already having all the interactive elements built in. For participants, it's incredibly simple too. All they need is a phone to scan a QR code and jump right in.
Just imagine this. After only a week, you're teaching your first class where students are eager to raise their hands and compete to answer questions. Or you're in a meeting where colleagues aren't glued to their phones anymore, but genuinely contributing and sharing ideas. And after just a month of using it, you'll notice your audience remembers more, understands better, and you yourself feel far more confident every time you present. That's the future AhaSlides can bring you.
AhaSlides already has over 3.2 million users worldwide. From teachers and businesses to event organizers across more than 200 countries, people everywhere are using AhaSlides to boost engagement far beyond traditional presentations. In today's video, I'll walk you through a live demo, how to create a complete quiz, how participants can join in with just their phones, view the leaderboard, clear test data, and even unlock advanced settings like team mode or audience paced mode. And at the end, I'll also give you a quick tour of the ready-made template library, plus some tips to help you choose the plan that best fits your needs.
All right, let's get started. First, to use AhaSlides, just head over to ahaslides.com. I've already left the link for you down in the description and pinned comment so it's easy to find. Next, click Sign Up to create a free account. Here's my tip. Use your email and a password, and make sure to enter your full name. It'll make things easier to manage later on. The whole process takes less than a minute. Super quick and simple.
Once you're logged in, you'll see the main dashboard. From here, just click New Presentation. You can either start with a blank slide deck or pick from one of the ready-made templates. The real advantage is that you can seamlessly combine quizzes, content, and interactive elements, all within a single presentation. Here, let me show you the AhaSlides editor. On the left, you've got your slide list. In the center is the canvas. This is where you create your content. On the right, you'll find detailed settings for each slide. And right at the top, there are buttons for Share, Preview, and Present, so you can easily share, test, or go live with your presentation.
Now, let's try creating a multiple-choice question. For example, what is the capital of Japan? The options will be Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, and Fukuoka. I'll mark Tokyo as the correct answer. On the right-hand settings panel, I'll set the timer to 30 seconds and the score range from 0 to 50. By default, there's also a faster answers earn more points mode, so the quicker someone answers correctly, the more points they get. Tip: you can add up to 8 answer choices in this type of quiz. And here's something really nice. AhaSlides automatically adds a leaderboard slide right after your question to display the scores. Just scroll down the slide list on the left, and you'll see it right there.
Next, let's try the short answer type. With this one, participants have to type in their own answers. For example, I might ask, in what year was the first iPhone released? The correct answer is 2007. What's great here is that if you want to accept multiple variations or different spellings, you can simply add them under Accepted Answers. And during the presentation, you can even review and approve near-correct answers manually. Super flexible. Now let's move on to the correct order type. This is a drag-and-drop activity where participants arrange items in the right sequence. For example, the question could be, what are the steps for making pour-over coffee? The correct order would be warm the kettle, bloom, pour, gentle stir. You can still set the time limit and scoring on the right-hand panel, just like with other slides. This format is super useful when you want your students or audience to recall processes, timelines, or rankings. And beyond those 3 basic types, AhaSlides also offers plenty of other options, such as Match Pairs for pairing items, Categorize, currently in beta, for sorting, and the Spinner Wheel for randomly picking a winner. It always creates a really fun atmosphere. All right, now comes the most exciting part, presenting. When I click Present, AhaSlides will display a link and a QR code right on the screen. Participants just need to scan the QR code or type in the link on their phones. After that, they enter their name, pick an avatar, and they're in. Now, let me join as a participant to show you how it works. When I click Start, the question appears both on the host screen and on the player's phones. For example, with the question, what is the capital of Japan, I select Tokyo and hit Submit. Right away, a bar chart pops up showing how everyone answered. Then, moving to the leaderboard slide, the system automatically adds up the points and ranks participants based on both speed and accuracy. Next, let's do a quick demo of the short answer type. The question is, what year was the first iPhone released? I type in 2007 and hit Submit. If a player types a slight misspelling but it's included in the accepted answers list, it will still count and award points. And finally, here's the summary leaderboard slide. At larger events, this part is especially useful because it builds a sense of competition and keeps the energy high from start to finish. Oh, just one quick note before you run your quiz for real. Remember to clear all the test data. Simply go to Results, Clear Data, and all the trial answers will be wiped out, leaving your quiz fresh and ready for the actual session. If you'd like to save time, just head over to the Templates section. You'll find plenty of categories ready to go, from training and classroom icebreakers to fun and trivia, or even sales and marketing. All you need to do is click Get, then edit the content to match your own goals. It's super quick. Within just a few minutes, you'll have a presentation that's both professional and engaging. And finally, here's the My Presentation section, where all of your created files are stored. You can keep things organized by creating folders or even bring in external files using Import. What's especially convenient is that each presentation comes with its own unique access code, so participants can join instantly. Super handy.
Just imagine, your class or meeting is no longer silent and dull. Instead, everyone is eager to raise their hands, compete to answer, and fully take part. You also won't need to spend hours preparing dry, text-heavy slides. Within just a few minutes, you'll have a presentation that's both professional and engaging. And most importantly, you'll be able to instantly gauge your audience's feelings and level of understanding, instead of guessing or talking one way without knowing if they're keeping up. The result? Every class or meeting becomes a memorable experience, one that participants actually look forward to rather than dread.
Now, let's quickly go over the AhaSlides pricing plans. Free, $0, up to 50 participants per session, access to all slide types, and unlimited sessions each month. A perfect way to get started without spending a penny. Essential, around $7.95 per month, billed annually, up to 100 participants, plus extras like analytics, export options, and folder management. Pro, around $15.95 per month, billed annually, up to 2,500 participants with added AI features, custom logo and branding, Q&A moderation, and priority support. And Enterprise, custom pricing, designed for massive events of up to 100,000 participants, with SSO, a dedicated dashboard, and advanced customization for organizations. Prices may vary depending on time and region, but the logic of choosing a plan stays the same.
So now you know how to create a quiz, players join with a QR code, check the leaderboard, clear test data, and even unlock advanced features like team mode and audience paste. The best part is, with AhaSlides' free plan, you already have all the essential features. Unlimited slides, unlimited sessions, and up to 50 participants completely free. With just a few minutes of setup, your class, meeting, or event will feel totally different, more dynamic, more engaging. And remember, the sooner you start, the sooner you'll see the difference in how people focus, pay attention, and connect with your content. Don't miss out when millions of teachers, businesses, and creators around the world are already using AhaSlides every day. Try it free today, and just imagine, in a few weeks, you'll be running presentations that your audience will remember for a long time. I've left the sign-up link right below in the description. Just click it to get started today. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so I'll have even more motivation to share advanced tips and tricks with you.